Woo! Hello! Welcome back to Bald and Board Games. I'm Bald.
On board.
I'm blind. Ballsy.
Okay, we are jumping back into Vampire the Masquerade chapters. We're going to marathon this shit because it is a lot of fun. Each chapter plays really quickly. And we brought in Blind as well, so we're going to have a full party of 4. But thank you, Ballsy, for having this and for bringing this over and letting us dig in. We did our first couple off stream.
Yeah, but so if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. For the 3 of us, Blind was not here. He's joining us starting for Chapter 3. Pretty much for this game, they're like 30-minute scenarios. So you have a very simple board here. Go through the scenario, which are each chapters. So we'll post those all up separately for you to see kind of in order in a playlist of Vampire the Masquerade. And we're just going to marathon it. So we're going to start with Chapter 3. It is choose your own adventure, so you're not necessarily going in order for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. It'll just tell you in the storybook what to do next.
Yeah. All right. So just comment on things we missed last time, just as a correction at the top of the video here. So we didn't play through each of our prologues, and in doing so, the conclusion you get XP. So we did add some more XP. We have a collective of 4 additional XP among us all. So we did that, and then we realized that, okay, if you are grouped as characters together in a spot, you are all involved in the interaction. So you can pass it off if you're together there. So that would have come in the last one with if Thomas was present, because I was there for a conversation piece. And then for combat, when using our special abilities that we have, our disciplines, we did not use our hunger, or we didn't use any blood to use those. Which doesn't matter because we did do a hunt in between the rounds, so it would have reset anyway. But starting fresh now, we know what we're doing. We did collect some items at the end of the last one, so I have a handgun.
What do you want to just go full character overview for each?
Sure, you want to do that?
Start with you.
Sure, so I have Thomas Chartrand, whatever his last name is. Thomas, I'm Tommy Boy. So upgraded a couple things here. So I got a check mark on insight, check mark on stealth, and upgraded my presence to 1, which got me a new discipline. So I have Cat's Grace, Prowess, and Awe. Essentially, so Cat's Grace lets me add my celerity skill to my defense check. Prowess lets me add my brawl to my weapon, lets me add potence to my brawl or weapon checks. And Presence lets me add die to my presence checks. I have a handgun now. When using a weapon card, I have +1 line of sight. So my line of sight is 4 now, and it allows me to use those weapon cards as well. Damage is potentially 6, willpower 4, yada yada.
Well, health is 6.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I can take 6. I can take 7 damage before I die.
For mine, I am Nico Miller. So my health is 4 only. A little weak person.
Statuses.
On my card over here, I have a physical of 2. I've added 1 to my brawl. I've also added 1 to my celerity. So I also have 3 disciplines, which is fleetness, awe, and sense the unseen. So sense the unseen, I can add my auspex a level as automatic successes to awareness and insight. My auspex is 1 right now. Awe, I can add my presence level to dice, or as dice to your persuasion checks. And then fleetness, add celerity level to my movement. So if I want to move faster, I can. But I also have 3 little effects up here that we've gained in chapters 1 and 2. So I'm likable. I'm everybody's best friend. I get 1 success to my next persuasion check. I have to use this by the end of this chapter or it disappears. I have bully. I swear by the blood in me, if you so twitch in a way I don't like, I will remind you why you are called mortal. +1 success to my next intimidation check. Same thing, I must use it by the end of this chapter. And then Vampire's Oath, a word once given can never be taken back. This I keep until I'm instructed to get rid of it. And then we have our humanity, which we all have 7.
I have Harold below. I will never say that right. I also got 2 effects from the last round.
Status effects, yeah.
Analog, which is 1 success to my next technology check, and composed, which is +1 die to your next mental check. Nothing changed with my disciplines, I did, however, add 2 to my weapons and then got a Bowie knife because we almost got our ass kicked that first round. So.
Yeah, we did.
All right. And then Ryan, what is your base character?
I'm Luciano Ricci. I am a Nosferatu vampire singer, opera singer from Montreal. I'm sort of a mixed bag here with all my stats. So I've added 1 to intimidation and a 2nd to technology with the XP I got.
So that cost you a total
13.
of 9.
Yeah, it was 10 for this.
No, that's for discipline. So this is 3 and 6. So 6 for level 2. So you should have 4 left.
Okay, so I can have 4 left.
Yeah, we just
Well,
used
let's
this line
put 'em
down here.
all let's put them all on weapons. There we go. That's 1 for that.
No. So
No?
that's attribute, skill. So attributes, skills.
Oh, I
discipline.
get it.
So that, you can do that. That would just cost 3 more.
Oh,
If
yeah.
weapons was 0.
We'll do that then.
So now you have 1 left. So you just mark that on your XP line.
Yeah.
And then also in the top left corner, throw 4. So I'm that for later.
And then I've got some special abilities here. I've got a Bond Famulus, which is a rat familiar. So I could play this during combat to get a rat familiar. And then I've got Mask of 1,000 Faces, changed into a blind face to avoid suspicion. And it ends at the end of the sequence. And that's it for me.
All right. So that is our setup for each of our characters. We are entering into chapter 3. So let Joey read our intro. What the heck we're doing?
All right. Into the Sewers, Chapter 3. You stare at the river below. Everything is quiet and peaceful at this time of night, at least for mortals. Only a few cars drive by you, and you are left for the most part alone, standing on the Jacques Cartier Bridge. You've never been much of a romantic, but you must admit that there is definitely something to this view. Looking up, you can even spot a few stars, despite the light pollution pervading the city.
Is this game written by the Montreal Tourism Department? I feel like.
It must.
You walk farther down the bridge and notice what you think is the area indicated by the ghoul.
It's Vermont.
You hop over a barricade and climb your way down the bridge and onto a rooftop. Upon landing, you strive to keep your balance before carefully treading toward the edge of the roof. You proceed with caution and climb down the back wall of the building. Finally, your feet make contact with the ground. You take a few steps and look around when suddenly you spot it, the entrance to the sewers. One glance downward confirms there is at least a ladder. Were you still mortal, you'd most likely be shaking with fear and anticipation right about now. Instead, you're mildly miffed and ready to get this whole thing over with. You begin climbing down the ladder, only stopping halfway through, your hands clenching the bars even tighter. Oh God. You stop yourself from puking at the atrocious stench invading your nostrils. You don't think you've ever smelled anything this horrendous. Even by sewer standards, this is an abomination. You take a few seconds to brace yourself and then keep making your way down. The sooner you find out what's in here, the better. Objective, find the creature hiding in the sewers.
All right.
And then you get -1 die to all checks.
Okay.
So
So we'll zoom that in there for you guys can see. So he's read the intro. So this symbol right here is the symbol that matches my character card, as you can see right there. So we each have a different symbol. So for every check I do, I get -1 on my die roll, or -1 die. So I just roll 1 less die. No,
Oh, yeah.
outside. So that's the setup right there. We will zoom in to this and actually lay it out. So number 4 will be here. Number 2
Oh, yeah.
will...
Hilarious.
Wait, that doesn't look right. Number 2 will be there. Number 3 will be here. And number 1 will be right there.
Should we all just
And
be
we
on
get-
this line?
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
They'll be in the back. Well, who has the most movement? Let's start with that question.
That's true.
Well, I mean, it won't matter until...
That's also true.
Yeah.
That's true. We forgot about that. Yep. Thank you for that. All right.
There's no like predetermined like round limit or anything.
Correct.
And I was
So-
completely looking at my combat cards. What are we doing down here? Trying to find something in the sewer, right?
Find the creature hiding in the sewers.
Right. The cool thing that we were going after
Yeah.
before.
Yep.
Okay.
So pretty much for your reference, so we have these 4 things here. These are considered investigative. There's also clue ones, which are these like little keys. So when you get to each of these, we can just adjacently interact with it. A story will be read, and then one of us, based on our skills, can make a decision to go for it.
Yep. So these are like the chests, the majority of the interact with them, where these ones, if you see them, are immediate when you're next to them.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
We'll probably have to do to make it fair though is choose who to read, because whoever's reading is gonna be able to see the options. Or no, we can know the options beforehand. We can know what checks we have to do. We just know the answer.
Yeah.
Or like what we need to succeed with.
Yeah.
So that works. All right.
Okay.
All right. U1, exploring the sewers. You step foot inside the murky waters of the sewers and grimace slightly. You stare into the darkness. It almost feels like losing yourself into the abyss. You can barely see, but you do perceive enough to navigate around you. Time to find the creature. You keep your eyes peeled in the hope of detecting some sort of hint that might indicate the beast's location. And it just says resume playing, so
okay.
I assume we just head
Walk
to the
around.
first marker.
So do we want to all go to 1, or we want to split up and have 2 of us go to 1 and 2 of us go to 2?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Do we go
Only
in order, though?
only 3 of us can be adjacent to that marker, so I assume only 3 of us can actually interact with that.
Oh, you have to be adjacent to interact.
Right.
Okay.
Well, why don't we all go into the first one together, see how it goes, and then decide for the other 3 if we're
Okay.
going to split up.
Well, I guess so. For the purpose of this, since it's investigative, who has the weakest 2 and 3 columns? That would be Ryan. Or weakest 2 column is you.
Yeah.
Well, we both have 3 search.
Yeah, I've got 3 search, 2 occult, 2 technology.
So search is great. So maybe you 2 should be next to it for search, and I should be next to you in case a fight breaks out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just chilling in the back.
So I'll
Game might reset anyway.
here.
Oh, we can go through walls?
We'll
No,
walk
so
around.
it kind of runs like D&D where you're like making
Okay.
movements.
We
So
don't have
like
to do
we
anything.
each
Yeah.
have a specific movement, which is your athletics plus 1.
Mhm.
So whatever your athletic number is plus 1 is how many spaces you can move. That'll be more prevalent in like fight battles
Right,
later.
where it's turn based. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fight battles as opposed to run battles. So dance battles.
Yeah, you never know. Could have a flash mob breakout.
Investigation number 1.
Let's go.
Pile of trash.
Yeah, we are.
You make your way through the murky waters of the sewers. You stop deadpan. It's a dead end. Of course it is. You move forward a bit to make sure there's no possible way forward. Suddenly, your attention is grabbed by some of the trash lying in a corner. You decide to search through it and see if you can find anything useful. You're already dirty anyways. You might as well at this point. So it's a mental plus search check.
It's definitely one of you 2.
Got a 3 search.
Yeah, I got 3 and
mental.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I also have this.
What's that?
Plus 1 die to your next mental check.
Which you have to use this this game anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might as well do it.
Might as well.
Okay. So
Oh,
is it 3 die?
So,
So 7
the
dice total.
attribute is how many dice. The skill is how many auto successes.
Okay, so I have
Mhm.
3.
So you get what 3 dice plus 1 there, so 4 dice total.
Let's not use that yet because this is going to be an automatic success.
because there's a bunch of more. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever, 4. So read investigation .2. Pile of trash. You search through the trash. Your search through the trash proves successful. You find a couple of old discarded clothes. Upon inspecting the pockets, you stumble upon a leather wallet in surprisingly good condition. In it, you find someone's ID. This could prove useful in the future. Take the ID card, number 42, item card.
That was epic. Perfect grab. So you have a Canadian ID.
A valuable commodity in this day and age.
You're not wrong.
Discard at the end of the chapter.
Let's see if next month I can make it home or not.
From Japan.
The fact that you
It's pretty terrifying. That's all.
I'll stay in Japan. That's fine.
the fact that you found some discarded clothes raises your suspicions. Is it a coincidence that these ended up here, or did the clothes belong to someone who was attacked by the creature in the sewers? You decide to retrace your steps and get back to looking for the creature. Remove investigation token. Now it says if you are Luciana Ricci,
That's good.
read investigation .3.
Nice.
And you're part of the adjacency.
Something's bugging you, but you can't quite put your finger on it. All you know is it has to do with that ID you just found. The guy in the picture, he looks so familiar. Then suddenly it hits you. Of course,
It's your ex.
I know this guy, you explain. His name's Harry. He's a sewer cleaner and one of our intel ghouls, because you guys travel to the sewers. You stop to think for a few seconds. That explains why we haven't seen him in a while. You look down the disgusting waters as you walk. You're so used to this now. As a mortal, you were thrown up for infinitely less, and now here you are, a creature of the night, navigating through the sewers by heart. A brief twinge of sadness fills you as a flash of memory crosses your mind. A beautiful woman checking herself out in the mirror. The great opera singer Luciana Ricci. You. Instead, a nauseating reflection looks back at you from the sewer water's surface. You shake your head to try and snap out of it.
This reflection.
Yeah.
Now's not the time for nostalgia. Take the meticulous number 35 effect card.
Nice.
35.
I'm the only one without any kind of effect.
So
I mean,
I'll zoom
I am-
into your board. What is your effect?
Meticulous. Make the last place you look the first. +1 success to your next search check.
Nice.
So you'll have to use that either in
By
this
the end
whole
of the
game
next
or by the end of the next chapter.
Okay, then resume playing.
Okay. I mean, do you want to all surround too?
Sure.
Shit.
Literally.
Why's your head at? Are you like posing for a
No, he's
runway
like,
walk?
he's exhausted. He's like,
Yeah.
David stood
He's
up.
too old for this shit.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or no, the thinker. That's not David. That's a different dude.
Yeah.
They are both statues. Yeah.
They are both
The
statues.
thinking
The
David.
thinker's
yeah.
like this though.
He's just naked.
Oh
while
no!
he does it,
Oh yeah, he is like that. Not like.
Yeah. He's not. He's
Just
not.
like someone's thought.
Bones and corpses.
Mm.
You groan as you keep moving forward. Feels like you've been at this for hours, even though you know full well it hasn't really been all that long. You suddenly reach a bigger area that seems to continue for miles. There's a bit more lighting here as well. Something catches your attention, a pile of something. You move forward to take a closer look. Make a mental plus awareness check.
Mm.
So that's also you.
Who has the best awareness between the two of you?
That's
I got
Joey.
0. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
2
Or-
or 3
All right.
rolls.
Also Joey.
Yeah. Okay.
Is she cheating and looking at the results?
It's not there.
Oh.
Do I have to get? Oh shit. Might not succeed actually. Or it did. Okay.
What is it? We use blood to reroll? Is that
No, willpower.
willpower reroll?
Blood to use these.
Mhm.
And other
I had
stuff.
to get 4 successes.
Mm.
Investigation .2. Okay. The water around you makes a few lovely sloshing sounds as you walk in the direction of the pile.
Yeah.
Turns out it's a pile of bones. Next to it, scattered here and there, you also notice a bunch of animal corpses. They seem to belong to dogs, cats, or coyotes. You think you spot a few raccoons and squirrels in there too. You lean over and scan the animal remains and bones just in case. In the midst of it all, you spot a few bones that seem much larger than the others. Could they be human remains? You push 2 of the dead raccoons out of the way, and sure enough, there it is, a human femur. Whatever killed those animals is surely also responsible for the death of these people. The ghoul was right. There's clearly something odd at play here. It hits you then that the animal carcasses give off their own distinct smell of putrefaction. This must mean that the smell pervading the air comes from the beast. You're starting to get an idea of what could be at the end of these sewers, and you don't like it. Your curiosity and the desire to impress Caleb push you to keep investigating, however. Remove investigation area token number 2 from the tile.
Mhm.
Resume playing.
All right. On to 3.
Nice.
Here we go.
I'm just basing over there, but like, can't handle these people.
Over the wall. Fuck this shit.
Slashes on the wall. The stench is extremely strong in this area.
Mm.
You assume that the creature's resting place isn't far. You turn a corner when suddenly you notice something on the wall to your right. Make a mental plus occult check.
I have no
3 and
occult.
2.
3 and 2 is you.
Yeah, that's you.
All right. So you get 2 automatic successes. You roll 3 dice.
Cool. Any colors or
No, black.
Okay.
Yeah, no red ones. Yeah.
So as soon as you have hunger, each hunger you have replaces a black with a red.
Oh, I see. Okay. These are heavy dice.
1
It's 1 plus
2.
3, or 1 plus
2 is
Yeah.
3.
that's
So
successful.
nice.
Slashes on the wall. You notice huge gashes on the metallic surface. They seem to be representing some sort of symbol, or maybe letters. They seem to be written in an ancient language of sorts. Whatever is capable of making this is most definitely not a normal creature. Based on how far up the gashes are, you also now have an estimate of the creature's height.
Hmm.
It must be quite tall, or at the very least have the capacity to stand on its hind legs. You decide to briefly interrupt your search to take a closer look.
What if it hangs upside down like a bat? I mean,
Ah.
yeah.
That's very short.
Your index finger traces the slashes. You scrutinize it carefully, then rub your thumb and index finger together. Blood. A bit dry, but not quite. If you had to hazard a guess, you'd assume that this was human blood and that whoever the creature slew was killed not too long ago. This doesn't look good. Nevertheless, you decide to keep searching. Remove the token from the thing. And then
All right.
And I would assume now we're there.
So there we go.
Number 4.
Hell. 25. The lair. The stench is almost suffocating. Good thing you no longer need to breathe to survive. It pervades the air. You notice the path you're on seems to be growing wider. You don't know if it's your perception, but the water also seems to be getting shallower. You decide to walk in farther and search the area for some more clues. Make a mental plus search check. I assume that's me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Read investigation.
It's automatic just based on your search.
Yeah. The lair.
That'll change pretty quick in this.
Yeah.
Probably.
You briefly freeze. It feels like you just heard something. Not only that, but something feels wrong, terribly wrong. It's almost like someone or something is watching you. You wait for a while, but nothing happens. You decide to keep moving forward as the path increasingly grows wider. You hear the sound again. Read event.
So
Sounds like a boss fight.
that's gonna, yeah. So each is we at the very back. That'll give us the battle board now, if we have to battle.
Facing the beast.
Yeah.
The space before you gradually grows wider. After a while, you realize you're regularly hitting objects as you walk. You look down. Animal corpses are floating here and there and gently bump against you. Among them, other types of remains, human ones to be exact. The amount of muddy water keeps decreasing. It's like you're walking through puddles now. You still find remains scattered here and there in the corners. Sometimes they're even stacked together in piles. The stench gets worse and worse as you move forward. Suddenly you freeze. You think you heard something. For a while it's all quiet, and suddenly here it is again. This time there's no denying it. There's definitely a low growl. Something is in here with you. It seems to be waking from a deep slumber. You can hear the sounds of bones cracking. Is it feeding on yet another victim, or simply stretching as it slowly gets up? The stench increases, and with it, the low growls and sound of teeth clenching and a jaw closing shut and opening. If you were still human, you'd be paralyzed by fear at this moment. You now understand why the smell seems so familiar. A direct confrontation would be suicide. That much is certain. Discard all the remaining. Okay.
Yep.
The sewer
So if you
side.
did 4 first, you want to get the first 3 stories pieces.
Nice.
You bolt off running, hoping to
Yeah, so-
hoping to make it out of the sewer before the nightmarish creature in front of you fully awakens. Read E3. Run. The stench of the beast follows you as you sprint through the murky waters. You're generally rather confident in your abilities, but you know very well that you don't stand a chance in this case. You must escape the sewer before the creature fully wakes up and catches you or anyone else in your party. Set action token number 1, all players, and the werewolf number 24, NPC on the designated hex.
Aha! Guessed it.
All right.
Or
So
sorry,
it gives us a little map here. So
Disgusting guy.
we will go back to these 4 right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We won't put them on yet because now movement matters. He will go there, and then we need the lightning bolt number 1.
Which way is he facing? This way?
I got that. He is facing that way, yes. And then lightning bolt number 1, which will go here.
Lightning bolt, that's number 2. Lightning bolt, that's number 3. That's number 1, but it's not lightning bolt. I am so mad.
What number was this? 224?
Oh, there's 4. Found everything but 1. No. Oh, here we go, man. Number 1's going where?
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
So once we get adjacent to that, that will activate.
So we have here, so if this is your first video watching of this, so we have here is the werewolf card. That'll sit here. We have a little slider that'll give us the health. We are now playing with 4 players, so they get a lot more health than they normally would. So right there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2.
So I assume this is gonna wake up
6,
that
7.
guy.
That's what I'm assuming too.
So we probably should get all of us to like here.
Well, we could just go up and attack him.
What's
If
it-
he's
what's
not
it?
awake.
But then he will be. He'll wake up when we attack him, though.
Or he's going to wake up when we're over there, and then we have to come all the way back.
No, we don't. We're trying to escape.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we're trying to
Not
get
trying
through.
We can't
That's what I was
force
saying.
it.
If we cluster here, because the moment we get adjacent to this, it's going to activate it. So if we cluster here, then we'll be the furthest away from him. That way no one's getting caught in this
So
corridor.
the fastest person should be closest to him.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you move through each other, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So athletics.
2.
No, you're. Oh yeah. He 1 plus 1. So you have 2 plus 1.
Oh.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 2.
Yes, 3, 3, 2,
And 0 or 1.
and 1.
So Joey should be
in front,
closest.
right? Here.
Yeah. Ryan and I will be the farthest back, and you're in the middle. What? No.
Regardless,
Yeah.
I don't think anything's gonna happen
Yeah,
until
slide all this down.
we do the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but now we each have to move in movement order.
Well, I don't think he's awake yet.
No, we have to move in turn order. That was what you're saying.
Because as soon as we get next to that, it's going to trigger. So we can't just all move collectively.
So
like we
we're
did last
assuming
time.
this is going to be him waking up.
Yeah.
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 It'll interrupt the turn.
So all we're doing so I guess right now the turn order doesn't matter because we're going to
Yeah,
go.
It's literally
We're literally going to. So we're going to do all of our movement. Okay. And now it'll matter
So
because
now you move first.
we'll have you move first. So the moment that he steps here, it's gonna.
Trigger.
Okay.
Probably should have been back to be able to take a hit in case he rushes up there. What's his movement?
4? No. Initiative 5. Yeah, movements. No, this thing's 4.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so you can't get to us yet.
E4 survived the chase. Then it happens. In your haste to leave the area, you didn't notice the chunks of broken wood on the floor. You trip and fall in the disgusting water with a loud splash. For a few seconds, you hear nothing but silence. A loud roar spreads throughout the sewers, soon followed by the loud sound of footsteps sprinting through the dirty water. Set action token number 2 in the designated hex.
Which is another lightning bolt.
Let's see here. Action token 2 is going to go right here.
Which is a lightning bolt, or
Yeah, action volume ball number 2.
So it's
Yeah, these are all action tokens.
Get the fuck there.
It says something about it.
okay.
Hold on.
Okay. The werewolf moves toward the player closest to it by 3 hex every turn. If 2 players are in equal distance, the werewolf will target the player with the highest initiative. All players must reach the action token number 2 without the werewolf reaching the adjacent hex of one of the players. Oh shit. Alright, the werewolf is after you, read E5. It's after you. It suddenly hits you. The ghoul, the ammunition, the shotgun, the sabbat was trying to get to this werewolf. But why attack this one in particular? You turn him around briefly. Although it's dark, you see enough to know you don't want the thing catching you. Something bright glints briefly. It looks like a charm of sorts. It's tied to the werewolf's leg. Is this what the sabbat is truly after? You decide to leave the cogitations for later. Hopefully when you're safe and sound out of this place, instead you run as fast as you can. If the werewolf NPC is adjacent to you, you have failed the chapter. Start from the beginning. If you're using the werewolf miniature instead of a standee, consider that it only occupies 1 hex. The one below the part with the facing arrow. The other parts do not block movement, do not occupy any hex, cannot be considered adjacent to you. Read E6. Oh shit.
There's no way to pass this level.
Suddenly, rodent ambush. Suddenly, a swarm of rats blocks your path. Set the rat swarm number 1 NPC with the first rat swarm number 11 state card.
What's the rat
Here,
one
I'll
number?
let you deal with that.
Number what?
Number 12.
Okay, it's gonna
Oh,
be
wait.
double-sided.
Hold on. 11, 12, 13. Should be just 3 rats.
11, 12, and 13.
All right, so
These rats have some problems. We gotta get a rat dermatologist down here.
1, 2, and 3 for the rat swarms. Place them on the designated hexes.
25. It's definitely not 11, 12, 13.
Well, it's my 11, 12, 13. That was correct.
No, in the book it tells you what number they are.
Yeah, this was number 11, 12, and 13. It said number 11, 12, 13. in the book. Literally, it said 11, 12, 13 in the book.
Is that the
Oh,
one?
because normally they listen on the side
Is
normally.
that the one that said they have the wrong numbers on there?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
it doesn't. So it's 1. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and they're hostile, right?
They are not showing us red
Or
bases.
when were they? Yeah, when did the red bases come into when?
Red bases is during the investigative portion.
Oh, so
They're
they
hostile.
would see you.
So this doesn't matter. We're attacking them.
It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
guard dog or something.
Hellhound. Okay, so number 1 will go.
This all activated right now. This isn't like when we got to a certain point.
No, it immediately started.
Fuck.
Yeah. This one's right here, facing this way.
2.
Number 2.
Excuse my
is-
ignorance, but we're vampires. Are we afraid of rats?
Oh, and they swarm and bite you. Yes.
When they block
They're
block
just-
your
they're
path
just
from
annoying, yeah.
you getting away from this guy.
Can the werewolf kill us?
I wonder if the werewolf would stop if the and attack the rats, and that's how we slow the werewolf down. Is by
Yeah, because right now, because you can only move 1 space, it's physically impossible to win this.
Well, I was thinking like no matter what, I should just move to the exit.
Yeah, but if
Yeah, you-
he's always moving 3,
Oh,
you're only moving 1.
That is
That you're
interesting.
never gonna make it to
yeah.
the exit at
I
that
wonder
point.
something's about to happen.
Combat begins. So it says if the NPC is where you fill this chapter, start. Oh
what?
no! So if the werewolf NPC is adjacent, you fail this chapter. It was only then. So only when you triggered that. So if one of us was over here, when you triggered that, then you failed this chapter.
Oh, I
Start over from the beginning.
Let me see.
So that's not saying permanently if the werewolf is next to you. This is if the werewolf was next to you during that trigger.
When it woke up.
When it woke up, because it would just bite your face off. Because it said we all have to escape.
Mm.
So that's just what that was saying. I think it would wake up and just yeet you. Because I was like, they wouldn't make it impossible. So I think now that's why he's here with health. So now we just have to fight him as he progresses.
You're right. We were just heading towards the action token,
Yes.
so we should move that werewolf.
Right now.
Yeah. So how many spots did it take us to get there? That's what I'm wondering.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. He wasn't awake yet.
The action token woke him up.
The action token woke him up. So now he's going to move 3. He's going to move his movement space each time as initiative order, just like we battled last time.
All right, but it does say. No, I don't think that's right. Because it says the werewolf moves towards the player closest to it by 3 hex every turn. If 2 players at the highest initiative, all players must reach the action token number 2 without the werewolf reaching the adjacent hex of one of the players.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And he moves to the closest figure. Because that's what I'm saying. I wonder if these guys, because these aren't hostile, if these will slow him down.
Yeah, and he would have to fight them.
That's what I was thinking.
Because that combat begins with the rat swarms. So maybe, yeah, he would have to fight them. So we can kind of just, like, they'll come up to, we just run away from them. As long as they don't kill us. Because does it say all 4 of us have to get out? Or just one person has to get out?
Yeah, it doesn't say.
Well, what is that action token 2?
Yeah, let's see
Let's see what we got here. So set action token 2 on the nest. The werewolf moves towards the player closest by 3x every turn. If 2 players are equidistant, go to highest initiative. All players must reach action token 2 without the werewolf reaching the adjacent hex of one of the players. And then it says, okay, you failed the chapter. So if you're using the werewolf miniature, blah, 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 I don't care. Other parts do not block. So the one below the part of the facing here, the other parts do not block movement. You do not occupy hex cannot be considered adjacent.
Blood Surge lets you move additional spaces, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can use that to move further.
How much further does Blood Surge let you go?
I think it's 2.
So that's how. You have to be able to. I would imagine.
It's 36 if I remember correctly. I do remember correctly. Blood Surge, +1 to your movement, +1 to your initiative, and +1 to an attribute of your choice, which doesn't really help at all for that turn only. Yeah, so I'm wondering if... So we got to put these out. So initiative, he's a 5, 2, 2, and 2. Our initiative is... Great question, I forgot.
It was just physical.
I thought it was, yeah, you might be right. Movement, combat, dialogue, combat, initiative, physical attribute, yes. So then each of our characters go out our physical attribute. So I'm a 2, you're a 2, you're a 3, and Joey's a 2. Yeah, so I wonder if the rat swarms are just generic enemies where, yeah, the werewolf would have to attack one of them and defeat it, so it would stop its movement.
Well, I've got a red familiar.
It just says NPC
Yeah,
though, because they're not hostile, so they're not going to attack us. It just says the rat swarms are blocking our path,
Yeah.
but they're not going to attack us.
No, that's what I'm thinking. He will attack them, though.
They may just be in the way. So like we need to
Just go around them.
use them strategically to block like a movement of his somehow.
Well, also, does it say anything about the werewolf targeting any NPCs on his card or anything?
It just says that we can't have him next to us.
Werewolf moves towards the player closest to it by 3 hexes
Well,
every turn. A
yeah.
werewolf will target the player with the highest initiative.
Can we get the rats to move?
The rats will move.
No, they won't though, because they're stationary. They're not moving towards anything. They're only
Like,
gonna
if we get them to
activate
block,
if we
on the
attack them.
hallway or something, then he'd have to deal with them before he gets through, right?
Because they're not attacking us, right?
According to the thing, it just says the rat swarm is there.
Just set the rat swarm of 1 NPC with the first rat swarm 11 state card. So they're there.
Oh, yeah, NPC, so non-player combatant.
Character. NPC stands for non-player character.
Oh.
Play a video game. That's just one. So how do we? So it doesn't show them red on here because they're red. Those are the hostile ones that will go after you. Right?
Yes. That's what it said. This is, yeah.
Got it.
But the red hostile, I think, is only in a non-battle scenario. Because this literally says battle ensues, or whatever it says. Begin battle, combat begins, underneath the rat. At the bottom it says.
Oh, it does say that.
So I think
Okay,
we do
so
have
they
to
are.
attack them.
So then they will chase us. So if we get past them, they will run after us. So we could
And they can
bottleneck.
block.
We can bottleneck
Yeah.
these areas. So
Or
he'll
here too,
have
yeah.
to go around. He won't attack them, but he'll have to come.
Yeah, that's the only way to do this.
So that's why they're there, to bottleneck. So this one, it's like we have this path we could go, which will take a little bit longer, but we could bottleneck it there. But then he's gonna be running down here at the same time we're running down. And then that guy's the
So if we
way.
just get 2 of them right here.
Actually, because he's gonna come towards us here.
Yeah, but as soon as he bypasses
All right,
that
we'll,
gap.
we'll just see. So we'll have to do one move at a time and see where they go. Essentially, we're gonna have to use the rats to slow him down.
Yeah, so
Can-
they're...
Because you can't. Oh no, they can go through their own characters, can't they? Can enemies go through enemies, or do they have to go around? Do you remember?
Yes, they can.
So that doesn't work then.
It works depending on how much... It would work for at least 1 turn if he doesn't have movement left. Because he only moves 3, it says. So even though this says 4, that book said 3.
Yeah. You said enemies can go through
Oh,
enemies.
does he have he has 2 sides. This one is phase 1. Yeah, so enemies can go through enemies because we had that in the last one with the dogs, and we can go through characters.
All right.
Oh well, here's a thought.
Hmm.
I'm stupid. because we're putting a card down every single time anyway. You have range. Some of us have range. We can shoot him from range as long as he's not adjacent to
We have
us.
line of sight. Yeah.
So he has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 health.
We just can't have the rats can't be in the way because we can't shoot
Through the rat.
Yeah.
But if he's like 2 away, we can shoot him and then
Either way,
move.
I think that Joey's gonna have to use blood to
Joey just has to run.
rush as far as possible.
Because do we have to do it in order of?
Honestly, we could all do that to start.
Where's
Is
the
if we
card?
use blood to get as far ahead as possible at the beginning.
In any order, so we can attack and then move. So if we
Yeah.
are within line of sight of the werewolf, we can shoot,
Yeah.
or range attack,
Okay.
and then run. And if we're running 3 and he's running 3, it'll always, so Ryan and I,
Okay.
and potentially you, because you can add the 1,
Once
should
I'm
always say back, or should be the back line.
I was saying we should all rush forward. Is because there's not gonna be any line of sight here without.
Correct.
So get out of here and like this is where the line of sight could be.
Yeah.
So literally right now we should all just use our blood to run as far forward as possible. I can stay behind 'cause I can take more damage
No,
than you.
taking damage doesn't matter.
No, from
Can't
these
be,
guys.
Oh, yeah. So how much can they deal? Oh, we don't know because we need to shuffle cards up. What are they?
All right, everyone.
Oh,
Figure it out.
They're animals, aren't they? Where's this say? Aren't they animals? They're definitely animals. It says on the other side of the card. Animal. Can you shuffle that? Werewolf is a werewolf. Interesting. We don't have a werewolf deck.
No, there's not going to be a separate werewolf deck. It's going to be.
Because, like, it says on the other side of this card, it says animal for them. He just has 2 sides of a card. Werewolf. Because what did we have last time? We had the Sabat, dude.
So that's a ghoul.
Yeah, no, that's a vampire. That's a human.
That's a vampire.
That's an authority. That's human.
So it's not going to be human. That means I assume it's going to be animal.
Also
isn't it?
animal. Sure.
Assume.
All right. So we'll have this here, and we'll flip it right there. Or no, each of them get one.
Because he's not considered a vampire, right?
He's not. It's a werewolf. Not a hybrid. All right, yeah. So we're gonna have to take advantage of that.
So then the cards we get for our combat hand
Four.
is physical plus mental. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Right?
I think mine's 4.
It also says you can discard cards to get +2 move.
or can you like your combat?
Oh, that
cards?
but that is your action.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Still, that's still.
So yeah, that's
fine.
here. So yeah, discard your combat card to get 2 movement.
Oh fuck yeah, perfect.
Yeah, because
So all we need to do is just run for the fucking exit.
I looked it up and everyone is having trouble with this. So,
Okay. So prioritize running.
Yeah.
Don't attack anything if you
Yeah.
can help it.
That's true.
Also, the thing to look up too is can it stack? Like, can I use Blood Surge plus that and then get
Yeah.
a shit ton of movement?
Yeah,
it says
so-
in order there.
Yeah. So in the order, you can move. Additionally, you can use blood. Additionally, you can use a combat card.
Oh, okay.
So we can stack all 3.
So I'm gonna bring all my ranged
Let me
attacks.
just double
just
check
in
your
case.
hand size. Your active hand is physical plus mental. Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's 5.
So I get 4. So you get 5.
I guess it doesn't matter because I'll be using all these anyway.
Yeah, I think we're all gonna be running. So all I'm doing is I make sure I have my range.
Well,
stuff in there.
everybody should have dodge. Everyone should keep dodge. It's one of their cards.
Or guard.
Well, sure, but
Okay.
dodge gives you extra movement.
I
There's
don't
no,
have dodge.
there's no dodge.
I have dodge.
I got that.
Ryan has dodge because we have athletics and you guys are not,
And I've got leap +1 movement +1 initiative.
which is awesome too because that'll move you up the
They
line.
also said after this, start putting points in athletics because
Oh,
it's the only way to beat these like chase scenarios.
So I'll take Ippon, which allows me to move on to adjacent hex. So it gets me like that +1 additional movement if I want to use it. And then I have
what?
I have like no I'm not taking any defense with me except for that Ippon because I'm gonna plan on just booking it like everybody else.
What's the slow token?
This I believe.
What does it do? Do we know?
It lowers your initiative by 1, I believe.
Lowers. There's no lowers mine. Wow.
None of the person who you use it on.
Slow token. Your movement is reduced by 1.
Yeah, not
Okay.
yours. The characters though.
Yeah. So if you're using it to attack.
But you have to be next to. So you're not going to be able to use that on him.
Oh, not on him. No, valid. But on them, I could.
Well, you don't necessarily want to.
Depending on
Because
how
they
they're
don't.
moving.
They don't slow him down. So you literally just want to rush. So
Yeah.
don't even worry about
Whatever.
anything with an effect. Because we're literally just rushing to the exit.
Also, the other thing to look up is use willpower to get your cards back. Is that for all your cards or just one?
It is. All
Okay.
cards.
Any that are discarded.
All right, yeah, it's just a fucking bum rush to get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my 4. These just go off to the side.
It's like one of those levels in a video game where the camera is going backwards and you're running towards it.
Yeah.
And you just have to move left and right.
Yeah.
Like,
Alright, so the way battle works is to start the battle turn, we each choose a card. You put it face down in front of you. It'll then go, and they'll do the same. It'll go in initiative order. If, hypothetically, ignoring this scenario, if you were attacked and you want to defend, if you have something that has a defense, meaning they have a shield without an X next to it, you can defend. But that means you're using that card to defend, you can no longer attack on your turn. You can just move.
Like one of
Fucking
these to
defending,
do it.
so.
Yeah, so one of those, you have defense available, that you don't have defense available. But you'd be using that card to defend, and then during your turn, you can just move. Same thing with attack. If you attack, you cannot defend, depending on your initiative
Pretty much
order.
defend until we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, not even depending. Like literally, I'm just discarding the card to run.
Unless you can knock out a rat swarm in 1. Like, I mean,
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
okay, then
health.
fuck them.
That's what I was saying. Don't. They're literally there to try and slow you down, to
Yeah.
either try and get you to attack them or to try and injure you in some way. So literally, we have to just run to get the hell away. How far do they move? Their movement's what? What's their movement? 3.
Their movement is 3. So 3, 3, all the 3s.
Okay, so they move 3 as well. So
And then this is, I believe, their attack rate.
At least there's no break
Yeah.
attacks in this game.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So the issue with to make sure we don't run into is like if a rat ends up
Oh no,
here
that's line of sight.
or here, we literally can't go past them and we get stuck.
And then someone has to beat them up.
So- So this one's going to come down this way towards us right away, which means that most likely will be the option that's open. But doing that means he could potentially come that way, but he also can up over there. So after each round, we'll have to evaluate our path because if we can book it and run right through here, that's why we're going to be the best. The problem is this situation.
Yeah.
Because like if I get through, then he comes and ends movement here. So if anything, I'd have to make sure that I stop here
So they can't block it.
to make sure that they stop next to me, and you guys can
Go around.
go through me.
Well, I say we're the 2 best ones to be in position to defend because of the dodge card. So the dodge card gives us +2 dice rolls on defense
Yeah,
and gives us extra movement.
but you don't need to worry about defending because we're just running out.
No, so if they're going to attack though,
They will attack.
They
us.
always are, but that's why we're trying to just run. And get
I know, but if there's a position where one of us is gonna get attacked, it should be one of us.
Yeah.
Because as long as we have that dodge card down ready to go.
Yeah.
Because then we get movement, so we won't discard the card. We'll just dodge and get movement.
So their attack is 2, 3,
Where is
3.
what the card it does? That's what I want. You're not going to show me an example of their cards. Tell me what that means. So that's the combat deck. Cool. I know that. Positioning.
Also, my weapon will always hit for 3, which is good. So I
An
could
NPC can
potentially
only move to reach its target. An NPC will move before attempting an attack. Yep, that makes sense.
6. So with snipe, I could potentially take him out, but then I go down 2 on the initiative track.
Mhm.
Once an NPC is played, discard, shuffle a new deck. Why doesn't it say movement for NPCs? Stealth mode. NPC has line of sight. So line of sight is this little eye symbol.
I'll be right back. Drinks, anyone?
I'm good, thank you, sir.
Can you grab me a water and a Corona for more?
Water and a Corona.
Two Coronas.
Hey,
Welcome in, metaphysician. Thank you.
metaphysician. Thanks for joining. We are plotting our escape here in the sewers. Running away from this werewolf character we have here. And we do, I don't know, so if you've seen this, but we do have to use the standees on here. We can't just lay these flat because you have to know which way they're facing. And there's little arrows on these black standees. So we have a werewolf, and then all three of these other standees are a rat swarm trying to block our path. So we're trying to figure out the quickest way that we can just run to the exit. What are you trying to look up right now?
What all these symbols mean on their card. So that's definitely, it's targeting. So no, targeting is, so this is targeting, this is line of sight. I'm assuming this is movement.
Yeah.
But he specifically in the book says he only moves 3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's because the uniqueness there, the werewolf will come out other times in the game without actually
That's
fighting.
valid. Yeah. Okay. So everybody moves 3. And each of them have a line of sight of 3. Which I guess also could benefit us, because if he flips a card where he range attacks, which I don't know if it is any of these,
I don't think so.
then because he's a werewolf, he's not going to range attack. He has no range attack with.
Yep.
All right, so here we go.
I think you're overthinking that. I think literally we just run to the exit and then
if
and
he
then I
gets
will attack if I can.
if he gets adjacent to us, it's over anyway. So I don't
Yeah.
think he's ever going to attack.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so there's those 4 cards dealt out. I am going to choose my card. And right now, he will go first, then Nick, and then the rest of us, and then 3 of them. So you can move 1, and then you can add 1, and then add 2 others. So then who is this? This
That's
is
me.
Ryan. That's you. And you can move.
Well, so if you guys, so if I get next to him, right? So if I go my 1, 2, and then I can use a hunger to just go 1 more to get here, right? And then if you all make sure that you hug this wall, he's gonna attack me because I'm closest,
Yeah.
and I can put a defense card down to start.
Well, see, that's what I would do with the dodge card, because then I get +1 movement.
Okay. So then,
So Joey will go 1 for normal, 1 for blood, plus 2 for discarding card.
Mm-hmm.
So that would get you there.
I can go 1, 2. I can discard my card and get here.
That would get you 4, and you don't even have to use hunger at
without
that
using
point.
hunger.
Ryan can go 1, 2, 3,
Someone called my name.
and then I can go
Not
1,
twist off.
2, 3.
Oh, I got it out.
So Ryan can go 1, 2.
You said
I can
Is
go
there a
1, 2,
cup
3.
in here?
Oh no, there's
I'll get a cup.
in my mouth.
Just drink it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll work. So without using blood, other than Joey would be here, you'd be there, I'd be here, Ryan would be here. Oh no, Ryan actually can move 2 others.
The rats attack the closest.
And Rat would attack me. I would roll dodge. So I would use dodge this turn. Ryan would use dodge next turn.
You can't be here.
Why?
There's a wall. He's not going to attack you.
What do you mean there's a wall? Oh shit. Thought of that wall.
You have to.
So then I would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I would spend a hunger to get to there.
Which then will boost your attribute for
For a turn.
defending or whatever.
And we definitely are going feeding after this.
Yeah. So that'll work. So I need to use dodge now. Next turn, Ryan needs to use dodge. So we'll be the back to while you guys get ahead.
Well, then I'm going to come this way and try to shoot him. To
Exactly.
attack him.
Thanks.
Water's available.
You got another coaster?
This one really Joey.
Board Games James, welcome in.
Hey, board games, James. What's cracking?
Yes, rats. Thank you. We have rats.
Rats. Yeah, we got rats in our path. Thank you, sir, for opening it over there. So popping it. No, backwards. Don't do it. You're gonna smash the top.
I'm like, what is
Jesus
happening
Christ.
right now?
Denver did that at the old place. He did that same.
That's not my fault. That's the design of this.
It's just like, oh my god. Just like because he put it down, like did that and just really shatter the top off.
I've done that before. Oh, that's cool.
My lord.
You can't blame me for that. I just grabbed him and assumed it
God,
would work. Just, it was over here at least.
Still.
Shatter it.
Does one thing right, does something else wrong.
Shatter it, and then the dogs come running.
Immediately.
Chloe's like, ooh, beer.
Yeah.
She's like, ooh, candy.
Okay.
All right, so.
Oh, and then I can use, I forgot this too. So I can move extra here with this. Because I can add my celerity to my movement if I need to.
Your celery.
Yes, my celery. Okay. So we decided, so you have to choose a card. Don't choose dodge.
Cool.
Yeah, to start. You're going to choose dodge next turn.
Cool.
You have those are your 5?
Doge.
My
So you have to have, so you have physical plus mentals, 5 cards total. So you have what, 1, 2, 3, 5, right there, 4 plus this one. Then the rest are just out. You can't use the rest in this battle.
Okay, sure. Well, these are I just sorted them.
Oh, so yes, you want to pick 5, including, so
So
5
what
total
does-
is your active hand.
Oh,
The others will not be involved in this battle.
What's this?
The rest of, I dealt with 4
Okay.
to start. Oh,
So they need that camera.
yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need these on camera until we flip them.
All right, that's the way I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Yeah, so those are just out. That's your hand. You can, I guess it doesn't really matter for us since we're all cooperatively anyway. Okay.
Actually, you know what? This doesn't.
Mean
I'll try to make room here so we can see also the initiative track fully.
I see. Yeah, you're pretty sure you're not breaking Masquerade down in the sewers. So.
This is on a boom.
None of this will matter, I don't think. Because
Blue.
round structure, they're all 2s. There we go.
Okay.
All right, so let's start this off. So number 1 will go first based on initiative order, which is the vampire or the werewolf. Werewolf will use special number 1, rage, defense, plus 2 damage. So it doesn't do anything, but it'll move 1, 2, and 3.
Mhm.
Okay.
So this card is there now.
So Nick.
Then it goes to Nick.
Okay. Oh, we're so stupid.
What?
Still can't see it. So why don't we do literally
Oh, that works.
this? So he's gone.
Yeah, so he's on the side now.
Now we're there. Because we all go first, right? Before the creatures?
Oh yeah, you're a 3 though.
I know.
So you go first, yeah, and then it'll be the 3 of us and then the 3 of them. We just do 2, 3, 4.
That works. Sure, take it. All right. So I'm going. So I have my 1, 2, and I'm going to discard this card to go 3, 4. Do I want to go one more to get out of the way?
No, Joey will go there.
Okay.
All right.
Oops.
Okay, so I move 1. Okay, and then discard.
So then you can, yeah, this. You want to spend your blood first.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, but
Just do it all at once. No,
oh, yeah. So then,
It's like this, yeah.
okay, and then that goes. What's that? Goes there.
You didn't use 2 cards yet, did you?
Oh, is it discard 2 cards?
No, 1. But you.
Oh, this was the card I just put down.
Oh yeah, no, that's what you're discarding.
That's where
Oh, not in your hand.
No, no, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're discarding the card you put down,
It doesn't matter. All right.
because then that's the remaining.
just running.
Well, then the last card over there is just not in this battle though, because you can only have 5 cards.
Yeah, that was just.
Yeah. But so
That's
you'll
fine.
get that
Oh.
one back that you just discarded
Gotcha.
when you do your willpower thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
wait, so the cards we've put down they be useful, or are they cards we're just discarding for extra movement?
Depending on the scenario in which the board has. So right now, you'll be discarding just for movement.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, let me switch it up a bit because I was going to use these.
So anything but dodge right now.
And we get these back someday, I assume.
Someday.
Wait. Okay, so these are the 5 you have in this battle.
Yeah. But these are all really useful. If I'm going to be discarding half of them.
Oh, you're not discarding just for this battle. You're just
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Got it.
So these are fine.
Cool.
So if you got to pick one of those, just don't pick dodge. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so now you go. No, let me go first. The doesn't make it second position. So I move 3. So 1, 2, 3. I will use 1 blood into hunger to move here. So then perform one of the following. Use a combat card. I will use a combat card here, which is dodge. Oh no, actually I did. No. That's right. I'll use the combat card now, which is dodge defensively.
But you're not.
I can just claim it defensively.
No, you have to use it when you're being attacked.
I thought you could just claim it defensively.
Okay, yeah.
No,
that's
you're
fine.
using it when you're attacked during defense. Right now, you can only use it to attack.
When playing a defense card, begin by how to defend yourself.
You're not being attacked by defend yourself.
Well, you hitting
If you
yourself.
play a defense card as reaction to an NPC's attack before your active turn, you can still perform movement on your turn. If you didn't use a combat turn by the end of the combat round, so I just don't use the combat card. Okay.
Aha, see, that's
So then-
what I was getting at. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter,
So then I would get the +1 movement after the attack.
For what?
Because my ability is +1 on here, so
Yeah,
I would use it for defensively.
But you need to be there because he attacks both, so you need to
Yeah.
use hunger to get
So I'll
there.
use hunger to get there,
Yeah.
and then I guess
And
I
then
get
he'll
a
attack
free
you,
movement
and then that's
afterwards.
where you dodge.
Yeah. So then,
But you need to make sure that this spot's open for you so you can dodge that way.
yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this, and then I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then is it? I mean, that's good, right? Do I need to put the hunger on?
So if you use 1 hunger now to go here and then discard that, you would move here to this corner.
Is that necessary?
To start, it's a good place to be.
Yeah, actually, get away from that werewolf as much as possible.
Cool. Well, then I will
So
discard that one.
and then you put 1 on hunger.
Play
So
the
1 on hunger, boom, boom, put you right there.
There we go.
All right, that makes sense. Okay. So now rats will go. So rats first swarm is number 2, or rat number 1. Target tear +1 damage. So now
You-
he's going to attack me.
closest.
So the closest, which is 3 of us, we can choose to be me. So I dodge. I get +2 dice on my dodge. Or my defense. No. So defense is. What do we roll for defense? That's a good question. I think it's just physical.
Pretty sure it's physical.
It's just physical.
Physical attribute. Yep.
And then brawl is what your automatic successes.
Physical attribute. Add automatic successes from the skill. Oh no, skill based on this. So me is athletics based on the card you used. So I have 2 automatic successes, and I'm rolling 2 dice
Put it in the
per.
middle. So
3.
you roll in the middle of it.
Yeah. So I roll 4 dice, 2 here, 2 for my physical number.
But you and I will roll here when we roll.
And then, is this in play? Perfect. So here his attack is 3. He's attacking for 4. So I just have to prevent against 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nice. And then you dodge, right?
Yep. So then I dodge. So now I get +1 movement. So now whoop, I slide right there.
There we are. All right.
That makes more sense. Okay.
There we go. All right. We're getting it. We're getting it.
We're doing things.
Okay.
So-
So number 3 goes.
Number 2. Just number 3. That's me myself. Yeah. This is gonna be way easier.
It's fine.
So charge +2 damage -1 initiative. So number 2 slides down here. They will charge. They're not going to be able to attack, but they're going to move their 3 spots. And number 3, bite, will just move 3 spots.
Steve with the hands.
All right. So now that ends that round. We
Yep.
continue to the next round.
Okay, so we're gonna choose our combat card.
So this is where you want to use dodge now.
Okay.
As your combat card.
Okay, so situation here.
Or what about this one?
Oh, you have that. That's awesome. Yes, either one.
Yeah, I'll use that.
So you have 2 abilities there. No. Well, actually, does that have? That has attack ability. I would use dodge first. That will you use once we get out of this grouping of
Okay.
people here.
So I can get to here or there. I can get to there. So you
So
How
all
far-
three
what's
of
the
them are
max
going to
that-
attack this turn.
Yeah, what's the max that you can move? 1 to
4
start.
with a discard.
2, 3, 4. So yeah, so if you're here, if I'm in there, that puts you out of the way of them. So they'll come after me. These two
Okay.
will primarily. So I can put down a defensive card for sure. Instead of trying to attack them right now, because that's not going to make any sense to try and attack them at this moment. Because you guys are all going to go first.
And then Ryan and I can protect ourselves here with cards
Right here.
as
Okay.
we get attacked by these two. So you would only get attacked by that one.
Okay, so we do that, and then
Joey's just out of the way.
he'll be right here, so they won't bottleneck, and then we just continue trying to rush past this
Yeah.
guy. Okay, because we don't lose if someone dies. We just lose if he gets next to somebody.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna put
So-
down my guard.
1, 2, 3 for the werewolf. Oh, did you? Yeah, we did.
Yep,
Nice.
we're good. I've been bouncing. So
You mean
then
we could have just killed Joey and all ran, and
just left his corpse down here.
Like, whatever, sorry, you're too slow.
I was like, you could
Block
do
the
that.
path.
Sacrifice yourself to the rats.
That's true. Be like, oh, the rats are occupied with this body that's fresh.
Occupado.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it
Alright.
does say like, no, it did say in the thing all players have to get to the exit. It did say.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It does say that.
Yeah. So 1,
Oh.
2,
They thought I had.
3 for blood. Oh, actually, if I discard it, then that's where I'm gonna end up. Here, so I want to have everything to defend myself with.
Which should be fine for the first attack only, because only he's going to attack you. So
Okay.
his attack is 3 with, I don't think he's going to get +4.
Okay. So we're gonna go,
Go.
I'm first. Yep. So 1, 2 as my normal.
Wait, because this is just initiative -1 is their special.
Yeah. So here I'm gonna use a hunger to get my extra move.
Oh, they're all different specials. That's good to know. That
And
one.
then I'm gonna discard. Actually, I'm doing that then. Let me not discard guard. I'm gonna discard spray instead to go 1, 2. Right there.
Okay.
Okay.
Boom.
All right. So now Joey, you're up, good sir.
Okay, so that's then what we decide here.
So you go 1 normally, 1 for blood, discard.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which way you look, I guess.
So you always put it like.
All right. So then it's the two of us, and we both move the same. So my card, I will not use. So 1, 2, 3 would get me here. 3. And then I will use 1 hunger to move here.
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, which I need to roll red dice. I remember that.
Oh, I need to touch did that. Or you don't
No.
only when you're only
When
when
you're
you're
attacking.
Skull.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, you replace black for
yeah,
red.
but if you roll a skull, it's when you do the root.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So do we do it in general, like when you put first point on?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I didn't do.
What did you roll
no,
for?
no, you haven't rolled it. No, not when you put it on.
Oh,
when you,
you asked if you. No, it's
No.
only when you make a check and then you roll a skull.
yeah, then you have to do a wrist check.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna go. You're done, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do another hunger and go 4.
Yep.
Mhm.
So now that one will attack you.
And I will
That
keep
one
my
will attack
card.
me. That one will attack Nick.
There we go.
So number 1 goes first, which is right here. Oh, forgot that.
Oh, that sucks.
Of course, he gets the one that's charged. He gets
Yeah.
the +1 movement. Special number 1. Attack, target +1. So movement, it's going to move here. Closest, which is both of us. I will take this one. So
Well,
I.
it doesn't make sense because he's gonna attack
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad. I was
let me
doing it
take
wrong.
Ryan
one.
just take this one.
Yep.
And I'll do a dodge. +1 movement.
Yep.
So
So,
what? I
well, you
just
got to
rolled
roll the
here?
dice first
Oh, yeah,
before you
okay.
dodge. So you roll. How many dice? What's your athletics number?
You can use
Two.
either. We just have them on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
of the
So
table
2
for you.
black, 2 red.
Red like that or red
Yeah,
like copper?
yeah.
There we go. All blank.
You want to add a willpower
Yeah.
and reroll. Oh, you can only reroll the black.
That's right. Yeah. You can only yeah.
Both or just one?
Both.
Up to 3. Yeah, so both.
There's one.
There's 1. So another willpower, reroll the black. There you go. So 2 plus your. So this was athletics plus 2, so 4.
Cool.
And actually wait, he was attacking. Oh, plus 1 damage. Yeah, so he was attacking for 4.
Okay, cool. And then now I get the +1.
Now you get the plus 1.
There we go. So I'll go in right there.
Nice.
So now number 3 goes plus 1 damage, so he's attacking for 4.
It's this guy
After
here,
he
right?
moves, yep, so moves 3, attacking for 4.
Okay.
I was not a fan of this game. How Metaphysician, the TTRPG is better. Oh, for sure.
Yeah. You
I
said
would
he's,
assume.
he's attacking for 4.
Yes.
So I'm not defending. So I use my cards for
Just-
movement. So I just straight up take 4 damage.
Which you find because now you can just rush past him.
Yep. 'Cause now I'm running.
What about this game did you not like? How many chapters did you get through?
Are we coming up on like an unkillable villain again?
Here. So now his goes -1 resistance. Which resistance is if we're attacking them, they have like armor pretty much. So that's not gonna matter. +2 damage.
Anything's better than Matara.
So I activate guard. So I get +2 dice. So physical for 2, and then 2 more. And then I go up +1 on initiative order. So
Nice.
I'm here. I'm up there now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
6 successes against his 4. We're good. So then this is gone.
I mean,
That's
technically,
gone.
this is an unkillable villain.
Right now, yeah. But
Yeah.
at least it gives us like a
Yeah.
thing like, okay, get away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your puzzle.
No,
Get away.
You're supposed to whittle
Just
this
felt
thread
like
or
too
something.
much stuff didn't. No, it didn't feel like it flowed well.
So
You
you say
played,
that.
you played a couple chapters, then you solved it.
I mean, isn't this typically a tabletop RPG sort of thing? And
That's
they
what
turn
you're
it
saying.
into a
There's
board game, right?
There's a TTRPG version, and he says better.
Yeah. I mean, so them trying to turn a TTRPG into like a more structured board game, they tried to definitely keep the feeling of a tabletop RPG alive without having to need like a dungeon master.
It feels like to me it's the same thing, except they wrote it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Blood mends damage, which is like heal 1, right?
Yes. Page 36. I remember this number.
And then, so now that
So
I'm
men, no 2.
heals 2, perfect.
Heals 2.
So
And you can do that.
right, so I could literally like do my 1, 2, 3, 4
With the discard.
and heal
heal 2.
2.
Yes.
So if I were to use my hunger now, so what you guys were rolling this a lot last time. When would we roll this?
Only if you have to do a skill check.
Yeah.
It's only during a no.
Or
No,
attack
beforehand
check.
you were rolling this when you were using hunger to see if your hunger went up or not.
No, I just used that because I was defending.
No. Last time you guys kept rolling this whenever you used hunger to see if your hunger would move up or not. And whenever you rolled,
No, that was we used a discipline.
no, because we never did.
Oh,
it for
no,
discipline.
no,
So literally every time you used your blood, you guys were rolling this because I never used my hunger.
No.
You guys would roll this, and if you guys got
So using a discipline, men damage or doing blood surge, you add 1.
right,
Yeah.
So then blood surge here. I don't think blood surge requires you to do it.
I don't know. I'm just saying every time you guys used your blood, you rolled this die.
Hold on.
And then based on the face, you either move this up or not.
Yeah, we were doing the check because that's the roost check.
Yeah.
Where is the roost check in this book? Roost check.
Cruise ship?
Red dice represent the beasts found within the vampire. For each level of hunger you have during a skill check, a red die
We know that.
replaces the black one. Oh, during skill checks, this I think is what we did wrong. I think that's what we figured out last time, is we don't replace it in battle. We only replace it during skill checks.
Those are skill checks.
No, these aren't skills. These are battle, combat. This is just rolling defense, right?
It's still a skill check.
Oh, it's still a skill check.
Just look up. Is there like a hunger spot?
It gives you the roost.
You guys literally roll it every time, and if you got either a blank or one of these faces, you either raise
For
or didn't
each
raise
hunger
your
level you have, swap a die. Red cannot be re-rolled with willpower.
It'll be specifically using hunger, not skill checks. So when you want to use your hunger,
Let's find out. H. Hunger. For vampires, the hunger in the game, hunger represents the number of times you can fail a ruse check before succumbing. It is tracked on a character board. Yeah, I think we did it wrong last time. So when you roll red, which we'd have to in this scenario, if you roll a skull, then you have to re-roll that
Okay,
red.
so you guys are just rolling this for no reason last time.
Okay.
So if you roll a skull during anything on the red die, after that finishes, you have to re-roll it, and then the hunger could move.
Okay.
I didn't feel like it transitioned well. Ruse is pronounced roused. Rouse the beast. That makes sense.
No, it says right here. It's literally on here. When you use your blood, roll a single red die. If you roll any of the success symbols, your hunger stays the same. A blank, your hunger increases by 1. A skull, your hunger increases by 2.
Oh,
so we need to roll those for...
Okay. So let me go first here. So there's 1. So my hunger would have went up 1. So here's my second time using it.
Would not have gone up by 1. Those,
No, it
mean,
goes up by
those
1.
mean they don't go up.
Not correct.
Blank goes up by 1. Skull goes up... It says it right there. Blank goes up by 1. Skull goes up by 2. I literally just...
Oh, your hunger's... Okay, cool. So it's 0. So my hunger's at 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so you...
Now use the ones. I'm good.
Good?
There's 1.
No, that's good. No, 0.
There's
Oh, yeah.
2.
1.
Okay.
So Joey has 1, 2.
2.
And Joey's...
Exactly.
Hilarious.
That's what I'm
Okay,
checking.
my
That's
bad. My bad.
My memory's good. My memory's good. Let's go. Turn this fan on.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're at
The next round.
next round. So he goes first.
One new cards first.
Oh yeah. Whatever.
Shuffle this deck. So we can pay 1 willpower to bring back cards we've already used. So I'm going to spend 1 willpower to get back both of these cards. Did we do that correctly? Did I remember that right?
1 willpower to return cards.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is likely to be attacked this round?
Dick.
or
No, I was asking. I remember. That was actually quite. I was like, I remember. Is it willpower? Well, I am. That's why I just brought back my cards.
Okay, cool.
So like right now, I have the benefit because I'm fast enough. I can hold back for these.
It's
two.
all on there for you.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, recover all discard. Okay, cool.
So I should just check that. I didn't realize it.
Yeah. Okay. So
What I'll
1,
do,
2,
I'll
3, 4.
arrange myself next to this batch here. Because I have a dope defense. The dope defense. It's like the Chewbacca defense.
So now Joey and Nick will both just rush forward,
Yeah, and then I'll hold this guy off.
and then
And
I
You can either go
can
through
dot.
me or
I'll
go around.
I'll move up. Oh, actually,
I'm going right here and gonna heal. So then Joey
And
can
I'll
only go
go.
4 also, right?
I'll go
Mhm.
here, so he fights me.
You can even go here, like if you can get,
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
wherever you can get,
What?
yeah. Because Joey and I'll be here.
oh, that works perfectly. So if you're so you're farther ahead. If you're here, Ryan,
Mhm.
this one will attack you. This one can only move 3, so 1, 2, 3 can't get next to you. I will go this way, because then this one will only be the one that can only attack me. He can't attack nobody. And then I'll just come down this way, which is fine.
Why wouldn't you?
Because if I go that way, then both of these can come and meet me. And we're all just stuck there with all 3 enemies. This way, this enemy will move towards me,
He's going to
but it won't be able to hit me.
No, you can't.
Only this one can hit me.
But here's the problem, though. This guy's gonna be coming after us this way, so he's gonna catch you coming down. So you can't do that.
What do you mean he'll catch? No, he won't.
Yes, he will. He's literally gonna be coming this way. We're gonna be here, so he's gonna continue moving towards us this
So
way,
this
and
turn,
we're going this way.
I'll move.
He's gonna catch you coming down. That's the whole thing. They're trying to trick you to have you go up this way because they can congregate here.
Yeah.
Because when you come down, he's going to intercept you and you're going to die. You need to come down
No,
here and
hold
take
on.
the hit.
1, 2, 3.
Maybe 4.
This maybe
Maybe
4.
four.
What is this? Well, 4 only once.
Okay.
You can only go once out of 2 turns. Every 2 turns. So let's just say 7 every 2 turns.
Yeah, yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the wall? 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's
Fuck.
4 turns.
Well,
Hold on, no, that's 4 turns. So on my side, I would go 1, 2, 3 is my normal. Plus 1 is 4. He attacks me. This one.
Mhm.
Next turn, 1, 2, 3, discard, 4, 5.
Mhm.
That's turn 2.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn 3, and he's still way back here. And then I would be out. Because I can run the fastest.
All
And
right.
also,
If we lose, because that,
No.
if we know,
This is math. The
then-
math
then we
works.
know
Well,
it's Steve, just like when
can-
Steve got me killed last
can
time.
we get him to chase Steve instead of us?
He's gonna go to whoever's closest.
Whoever's closest.
Yeah,
Which actually, when he bends this corner, depending how far forward you are, I will be closest.
See, yeah.
Yeah, so we may take him the long way, and then we'll all be.
We'll make a
waiting.
note here in the video. The math is right.
I don't know. Steve tries to math a lot, and a lot of times it doesn't work out for
Because
us.
these
We're
can only
taking bets.
travel. These
Place
can
your
only
bets on
travel
Nick's strategy
3.
or Steve's strategy.
Yeah, these can only
Yeah.
travel 3, which
Yeah.
means we're fine.
You know what Steve's math is? Sacrifice somebody else so he doesn't die.
No, in this case, we all have to escape.
All right.
Okay,
So he's going.
he's
We all have
going
a card chosen, right?
Yeah, we're all.
All right. Boom. 4.
So- Oh, flip his thing.
Every single time.
That's fine. Special 1 doesn't matter.
See?
Good.
No problem.
That's great. Special 1.
So
1,
1,
2,
2,
3.
dead. I'm just kidding. He's here.
Yep. Cool. Nick's up next.
Yeah. So I'm going 1, 2. Then discard this to go 3, 4.
You.
Huh?
Are you not healing?
Oh, right. Yeah. And I'm using my blood heal. I was like, I'm not moving.
If we
now.
die in this, it's because Nick forgot to heal.
Say, no hunger. Heal 2.
I was like, you said you were gonna heal. I don't know.
All right.
So me. Okay. We're back. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Break attack.
I will use 1 hunger. Or yeah, goes up by 1. That's not a problem. 4. And I stay right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
So now Joey.
Yes. Joey Bellotti.
And then what did we decide?
So you're 1. Then you roll for hunger.
Yeah.
Success.
Save.
Good. So nothing happens.
Okay.
So 1 more for that, and then 2 for the discarded you just did.
So, 1, 2.
Perfect.
All right, and then I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. We'll just leave it to that.
Cool.
Yeah. There's no reason to try to waste a hunger to move forward the 1 more spot.
No. Because he's not.
Well, and this yeah,
Okay.
this
cool.
will get me there.
So number 1 is this one. Goes first, right? No, wait. Why is those different? Someone move something.
Number 2 should have been done.
Oh, I moved it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Number 1 goes first.
Why is those different?
-1 initiative. Slides down.
Nice.
+2 on damage attack.
Can't get to anyone. He's gonna go to you though.
1,
Get close, right?
2, 3, because it can go through.
Oh, yeah, there's no wall there. Or was
That's
it here?
okay.
Who's here?
Yeah.
1,
Oh.
2, 3. Can't get there. He's gonna end.
Yeah, there's another
So
one.
it's going to come
Yeah.
towards me, or it would go 1, 2, 3. We'll have them come towards me. We get to choose.
Okay.
That's the safest route,
Mhm.
because then they're stuck.
Yeah.
All right.
So now number 3 would go. +1 damage.
So attacking you.
Attacking for 4. So are you...
I'm gonna play leap, which doesn't get me any extra dice, but it'll get me a movement.
You
and
cannot.
initiative.
Oh, it's
You
a
can't
attack.
use it during the defensive step.
Let's pretend I did that one instead.
He's learning.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay, move. So target, move on an adjacent hex to you.
So afterwards,
Alright,
he'll be able
yes.
to scoot over by 1.
Yeah.
If I mean,
Which will-
he gets a shift by
Yeah, we'll
1.
just move it that way, though.
No, he moves 1.
Target move adjacent.
No, target moves.
Yeah. So we'll push the target back.
Oh, I did that wrong last time. I thought that
Wait, no, oh, no, you're the target.
Oh, I'm the.
That's why.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah, you're the
so
target.
then I'll move.
Yeah.
Attacking, he would be the target.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
defending, you're the
Yeah.
target.
Yeah.
So you get a roll. This is brawl. So what's your brawl number?
My brawl number is 2.
So you get 2 successes automatically. So now you roll 2 black, and then you have 1 extra die. It's going to be a red. Oh no, your hunger is 0. So
Yeah, so 3 black.
So 3
Three
black. There we go. And I just need, what is it? Not like
Right
it
here.
makes a difference.
it does make a difference.
No, like if I think about the answer I want.
Oh,
Right.
5
You
because
might,
it's plus.
you might still be the target because they specifically say self.
Oh, there you go. 3 hits.
So
So you're
So that's
plus 2
5.
is 5. You're good there.
so it'll be him numbers.
So it's
So then you
Okay.
can just scoot one.
so
But it'll
Yeah.
be him because they,
Oh, it'll be
they,
him?
they say self on them
Can I
specifically.
push him? Oh, it has to be
Backwards?
adjacent to me. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say this way would be nice, but
Mhm.
that works too.
okay. So I moved him there. So that's 3. So now 2 is the last one to go. Oh, close. -1 resistance doesn't mean anything. +2 on the attack. So it's going to step up 1 to be next to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to aim at me, actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's just faces this way and throws something behind it at me.
Just farts on you.
So it's attacking for 5. I will use dodge.
Nice.
So,
die.
+2.
Right there.
So I get 3 black and a red.
Can you just go ahead and just flip that switch on? It should be on low.
So 3 red. These don't matter. Okay, so
No, that's-
I have, and this is an athletic, so I need to roll 3 successes.
There you go. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Okay, now, hold
So
on.
Blaze, still reading?
Oh yeah, go for it. Because of dodge, +1 movement.
Your fingers suck. Every time you let go, you're like.
The slippery board.
Yeah, it's the board's fault.
There we are.
Okay,
So we were playing.
so next up,
We were playing Split Fiction last night for like a good couple hours. We only played it once before, so we're like, okay, let's jump in, like bang it out. And there was one where like one person's flying like a flying car, and the person's like shooting, right?
Yeah.
And with the flying car, you have a very light touch on the controls because it'll continue going the way you touch. You have to kind of constantly adjust. If you hit it too much, it'll like dip. And so Jem kept like crashing, and so like she's like, you take it. So I like did it and like fingered our way through. But yeah, that's reminded me not having a light touch.
Did you do on the motorcycle and then she has to like on the phone do the security checks?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
That was fun. Did you get to the pigs?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
okay,
We missed one of the side
pick a
things
new card.
in the transformation area. The first one you run into where
It
you
won't
can transform
matter
between the monkey and
Yeah,
like
already
the
used
newt
yours
that
to
swims.
discard to run.
Haven't gotten there yet. It's like right after the pigs.
The newt and the monkey.
Yeah, like one person turns into a big like purple ape, the other person can turn into like a fairy and
Oh yeah, we just got there.
yeah. There's like 2 side things in there. We missed the first one.
Oh, okay.
All right,
Alright, so now we're booking it.
so you just need any card. So werewolf goes first. Werewolf does special number 1, which is defense. Doesn't do anything.
That's not bad.
So 1, 2, and 3.
Thank God. 80 degrees out. Alright.
Nick is up.
That's what we're done. Here I go. So you can go 1, 2. You can discard for 3, 4. Have to use a hunger just to get there.
Yeah, because you're at 0. Because we'll get it
Boom.
back afterwards.
So we'll go 1, 2, discard to here. And I'm gonna move here using 1 more
yeah.
hunger.
Nice.
Boom, discard and guard. Let's see here. Am I hungry? Sign says berry.
2.
Yep.
2.
As I said, sign says berry.
At least you don't have to do it again because now you haven't. Do you have to be on it or adjacent to it?
These are always adjacent.
Oh yeah, those are.
Oh yeah, because it triggers automatically when you step next to it.
I
So
didn't
you just
see-
need 1 move.
I didn't see how everyone has to get there,
Because everyone has to escape the sewer.
but it doesn't specifically say.
No, it does. If you go back one
The
more
very
page,
beginning.
right into that box. Right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
This isn't Madara where one person has to touch the
Yeah.
exit.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm up next. I am going to go my 1, 2, 3, discard for 4, 5. Oh, it goes right here.
All
Yeah,
my-
see
all
now
my
this guy's
points are going
definitely coming down
in
this way.
athletics after this.
Which is fine.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. Joey, what would you like to do?
Okay,
Oh,
so
shit.
1, and then discard for 2.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? 1, 2, and then we'll just do a blood. So
Like the thing.
Right there. Okay. Brian?
1, 2, 3.
I probably shouldn't do another blood.
No, it won't matter. You'll be good.
Yeah.
He's not
And
going
I
to catch up in
will
time.
Discard and catch up.
Boom, boom.
4, 5.
Yep. So now,
Mhm.
number 3 goes. +1 damage. Doesn't mean anything.
Number 3 is this guy.
Yep, just moves 3. Number 1, +1 movement, so moves 4.
That way.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
Let's
Number-
count those again. What was it? He was here, right?
He's right here.
Oh, he was there. Okay, sorry. I thought he was here. I was like, you missed one. So that puts him here, right?
No, wait. No, he was there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so one,
So
2,
two.
3, 4.
What? No, he was here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I made him go an extra. There we go.
Come on.
Yeah.
Bite plus 1 damage does nothing.
Got blind trying to lead the way.
1, 2, 1, 2. It can only go 2, so it would stop right there.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
So we reshuffle this deck. Choose another one of our cards.
Last card. Have right now.
And then I have
That's all I need. Cool.
that.
No willpower needed. The burdens of willpower. Alrighty. Harry Scary goes first.
Minus resistance plus 2 damage doesn't mean anything.
So 1, 2, 3.
So you're just
I'm
Discard up
going
and
1, 2, discard 3, 4, and
nice. I'm going shit.
you're going to shit.
Well, you're in the right place.
We're in the sewers already. No one will know.
Just kidding.
No, I got 1, 2, 3,
Oh, there you
and roll to go here. So I roll my hunger,
Why would you go
and I get plus 2 hunger. Fantastic. What?
here?
No, don't want to go there. So I'm not
Why?
going. What?
You're not in the way of anybody.
Oh, that's right. 'Cause you can go through me.
Yeah, we can-
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
You fool.
All right. So that was the 2 of us.
Yep.
And you're just out, I guess.
Ninja away. He's not. Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, so you just do your 3.
Oh yeah. I'm out. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, so
That's fine.
1, 2, 3.
So you're good.
Do I even bother?
No.
No, because you'll be able to get out.
I mean, spent for the cards back, but
Well,
Oh, willpower. You're gonna have to do that for next turn.
yeah.
Yep.
So I'll
Alright.
do that. So
cool. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Is there any point to me jumping ahead?
Oh, you use discard to go 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I be in anyone's way or?
No, because we can go through you.
Cool, cool. 4, 5.
Yay!
So number 3 goes special 1, minus 1 initiative. Yeah, so easy, isn't it?
That's his legs. When you hit it, yeah. When you
Charge.
hit it, yeah.
Minus 1 initiative to number 1. Goes down to 0.
Oh, he doesn't move at all.
He goes 1, 2, 3. Number 2, special number 1, plus 1 poison token on the attack, but it can't attack. It doesn't have room to.
Like, I already missed all that.
Yeah.
Number 4.
All right.
Everyone choose a card. If you're still in.
Already did.
Don't got one.
So you have to pay 1 willpower and get your cards back. And then pick a card.
All of them or?
It doesn't matter. You just put whatever you face down. Let it,
Oh, you
'cause you're
rerolled.
gonna
I was
walk
like,
out.
damn. You just lost your willpower.
I don't need
You're just going to let it walk out.
Yep.
So
Okay.
4 goes.
1, 2,
Otherwise, 2 way over here.
3.
Uh.
Boom.
So,
You exiting.
yep. So 1, 2, 3. Discard card, 4 and out.
Then both of you
Exiting.
using your cards. and
Exit,
moving.
exit.
I don't need them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Neither you.
Yep. We did it. We survived.
All right.
Success!
I was worried about
All right,
that.
let's go front facing.
Totally
Oh,
not
restore.
correct. I was like, that one, I'm like, this works.
Look at this guy. This guy like,
I was way ahead. So much space to work with.
trips. Steve goes in here.
E7, safe at last. Remove your character from the tile, which you did. There are 1+ player characters on the tile. You must resume playing. You finally reach the ladder. At last, the exit. You jump on the rusty metallic bars and quickly make your way upward. You shudder at the thought of the werewolf's warm breath and disgusting, humongous canine slicing through your neck. You can hear the creature behind you. It's almost at the ladder. Quickly, you push open the receptacle, blocking your view of the outside. One quick glance down shows you that the werewolf is now beneath you, waiting for you. You're too high up already for it to reach you, but you can see in its tiny beady eyes that it's just waiting for you to slip or trip, and then you finally reach the outside. You then immediately close the sewer entrance shut. You decide to run a few extra miles. The last thing you want is for that thing to chase after you out of here. As you begin to draw further and further from the Jacques Cartier Bridge, you realize that you need to tell Caleb about your experience. Read Caleb Dialogue D.1.
Who's Caleb? Did I miss something?
Caleb is just another character you could have chosen.
Oh, okay. I see.
That's right. Reporting to the sheriff. You take out your burner and dial Caleb's phone number as soon as you're at a safe distance from the entrance to the sewers. Better safe than sorry. Hello, Caleb answers. His voice is deep and commanding, yet oddly calming in a way. We're reporting to tell you about something we just found. How soon can we meet? Give me an hour. You can feel him tensing up on the other end. Read D.2. A close one. You pace back and forth waiting for Caleb. Finally you see him strut towards you, as imposing as he's always been. Well, Caleb draws, expectantly awaiting an answer. We just got out of the sewers under the Jacques Cartier Bridge. There was a werewolf there. It was better saying these words in person, otherwise you know your phone would need to end up at the bottom of the river. What? Caleb carefully contained emotion strain at that revelation. This just further highlights the importance of what you've just discovered. Yeah, we're assuming this is what the ghoul was preparing ammunition for. How did you find out about this? If it's true, you're lucky to even be here in one piece. Caleb's surprise, as well as perhaps hint of newfound respect, is evident in his tone. We know. Sorry we didn't mention it earlier. We just wanted to make sure. When you act on a hunch, don't just go in unprepared like that. That thing could have killed you. You smile slightly. Caleb almost sounds protective and fatherly when he's berating you like this.
Oh, okay.
So, a few choices, but this will be obvious. We won't do it again. Read D3. Well, we at least found something useful, right? Read D4. Or, if you have the ID card, read D5.
D5.
That's what's obvious. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait. No.
Yeah.
Okay. D5, an extra hint. By the way, you tell Caleb, we also found the idea of a ghoul who used to be a sewer worker. They were also a spy for some of the Nosferatu. Looks like they became werewolf chow. Was his name Henry St. Pierre by any chance? Caleb asks.
Harry?
Curious?
Henry.
Oh, Henry.
Henry.
Harry.
Oh, Harry.
Harry, yeah.
You take out the ID card and check it one more time. It was, you
Henry.
confirm. We were wondering where
It's
that
French.
ghoul went.
That's
Thank
how
you.
it's pronounced.
Bring the ID to my office in an
yeah.
hour.
Henry.
It
Yeah.
can be useful to gather some more information on the werewolf. He turns around to leave, but stops to look back at you. And don't forget to destroy this phone as soon as we're done, he says, stepping away, seemingly lost in thought. But we barely, you stop yourself.
We have the phone still?
Argumenting with Caleb on matters of security rarely went your way. You resolve to dispose of the burner safely and take the win for the night. Gain 1 boon.
Nice.
So we gain 1 coin.
End of chapter 3. You can read the conclusion on the back of the narrative.
Like that. So let's screw
It's like, oh, there's 6 pages of text.
Didn't say 1 boon each, right?
No, it just said 1.
Okay, very sure. I'll read
That would
book.
be. Yeah, so that makes sense. Yeah, we'll pass it around. So next chapter's yours, and then we'll
All right. Conclusion. It's 2 a.m. on a Thursday night. You stroll through the city thinking about your meeting with Caleb. The memory of him berating you some more amuses you. He was clearly pleased with you taking the initiative and finding out so much about the Sabbath plans. He was right, however, that you were extremely lucky to have made it out alive. An encounter with a werewolf is no laughing matter. You wonder what it could possibly have been doing down there in those sewers, alone and isolated from its pack. Solitary werewolves are a rare sight, after all. Cars pass you by, but you are otherwise by yourselves for most of the way. A homeless man comes up to you, asking for change, but you dismiss him. You'd rather keep walking and avoid the kind as much as possible. You have more pressing concerns on your mind. According to Caleb, Mr. Damp, the man you're supposed to fetch at the airport tomorrow, is quite skilled when it comes to murder. This mission should be right up his alley. Your task is to simply go get him at the airport and bring him to the werewolf's lair. You wonder if this Mr. Damp will truly be up to the task, as vicious as he supposedly is. Finding a werewolf alone is no simple feat, even for a kindred. You step out of your thoughts and see a couple of drunk college students walk right past you.
Nice.
They're laughing and stumbling, clinging onto each other for support. This reminds you that you should feed in anticipation of what's to come. After all, you've got a long night ahead of you tomorrow. Reward: gain 5 XP each,
Solid.
and then gain 3 more boons.
There it is. I was like, I knew we had a bunch of boons in the other one somehow.
All right.
So yeah, we definitely want to do the feeding thing.
For
Okay, here, real
sure.
quick. So does it say
Hmm.
which? Oh, you may now chapter 5. That's what I was looking for. Cool. Right. I was gonna get this
Feeding.
prepped. Yeah, give me 1 second. It's 14. Okay. Yeah, feeding is.
There's a whole feeding book.
Yeah. No, it's in this book.
Oh, but yeah, but we sent you the other one. There's a little feeding book, a small book also.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab that. But that's what you did first.
6 total.
All right, so we figured out our status thing, which we struggled for last time. So we have on our pad here, status is 0 still. So Can we repeatedly do?
No, you can't do the same one.
Right.
Which means we have to start being cautious on
Oh,
how
you
much
put,
hunger
did
we're
you write in the
using.
back of yours? Which one we did?
I remember it was
It was
the
the family.
Yeah, the family.
We killed the family.
So P19 we did.
So let's do level 0.
Yep, so
Get
the,
the pencil for a second.
Yeah.
I know exactly what to do.
did you have the other pencil?
No, Joey took it.
No, you had 4.
Yeah.
Oh, put it over there.
There it is.
Uh,
Hilarious.
I'm gonna
Uh,
hold on to some.
I'm gonna move into intimidation because nobody else has high intimidation, right?
No.
You've got 2.
What?
All right.
My intimidation. Yeah, I have
I'm
2 intimidation.
I'm saving
also
my
good.
XP for athletics for next round.
Yeah, I'm going to use 6 of my 7 to upgrade to level 2 of athletics. This is maybe 1 left.
What did you go up on?
Oh, did you?
I added athletics, but I'm gonna save 3 points.
Nice.
Alright,
This
so-
is gone. And
Those
then
are-
these 2 are gone.
Yep, my 2 are gone as well.
Okay, so
So-
for our feeding
And this one I've still got till the end of the next chapter.
Yes.
event, do we want to go to Hochelaga or Montreal North? And because like the actual story that we just did, that doesn't put us in that puts us in a specific spot, doesn't it? Is that
No,
determined
you
where we can
just
do
pick.
those?
You just
Sure.
pick.
Okay. So we have a junkie, social worker, homeless prostitute, not a homeless prostitute, but a homeless, a prostitute, a homeless prostitute doctor, young punks dealer. We already did family, get to that. The watchman, garbage collector, or we do a lone woman, coroner, squatters, a lonely man, massage parlor clients, a high school janitor, an animal, which we don't want to do because you can't heal from animals, right?
Well, no, that was my old person.
Everyone. So all right, we all have abilities too. At the top. Forgot about that.
I don't have abilities. You have abilities. I have
I got
negatives.
every one of my skulls
Mine's only for social.
because my hunger caps at
Mine's,
4.
mine's only a negative on certain spaces. With this symbol, I lose
Okay.
stuff. That's it.
I have rage. So my hunger caps at 4. Okay. Gravedigger couple, street gang. So which would we like to do?
You go for a nice massage.
Yeah, let's do
You
the
wanna
massage parlor.
Do the massage parlor clients?
Yeah, 35.
So the way this works is just like a little mini thing where we can restore our hunger back to
Yeah.
0.
Alrighty. Here we go. The dirty neon sign in the window advertises the massage parlor as being open or ON. If you only look at the light up letters. The windows are heavily tinted. The half of them are covered with all manner of lewd posters. Judging by the number of cars parked in front of the establishment, the place must be packed tonight. The chances of getting caught and breaching the masquerade are high, but the beast inside is excited at the prospect of no such prey. All right, so then we have a mental and or physical choice. We can go through the back entrance and feed on a customer, or we can shut the breakers down and feed under the cover of darkness.
Probably
What are the
breakers,
checks?
right? Yeah.
So mental check for shutting the breakers down, physical check for going through the back and feeding on a customer.
Mental is probably the easier one for the group of us.
Yeah, I'd say let's do the breakers because if there's a risk of being seen, right, then having the breakers out. I've got 3 mental.
I mean, it's
Well,
3, 6, 7,
9.
9, 10.
Yeah,
So,
9 versus 10.
Okay, cool. The breaker box is held together by duct tape. You remove it and flick every switch you can find off. As you do so, you see the light from the neon sign up front shut off. Before anyone panics inside, you rush into the massage parlor. Oh, so then we have to do a collective skill check now for mental. So so we have to roll reds. 'Cause we're
Yeah.
hungry, right?
Well, we do. Ryan gets to roll black. 3 black.
Yeah.
So you get 3 black. Joey
Wait.
gets...
Is that a
Pretty
thing
bad.
for this?
Yeah,
Is
all
there
skill
skill
check.
checks.
Yeah, because these have successes on
For
it.
feeding events in particular, though?
Object, that's what I have. Feeding events. To begin a feeding event, first look at the book. You can only play each one once. Every time you complete it, remember so. You can dip. We already know that. Read the introduction. The narrative offers you 3 choices. As a group, make a choice. Once your choice is made, each player rolls a number of black dice equal to the chosen attribute. Tally up the number of successes. If you roll equal to or higher, you're good. If you roll lower, feeding event rewards. Oh yeah, black dice it says only.
For feeding events? Okay.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Thank you,
2
Joey.
black dice.
Thank God.
place. What's the,
And we'll go in the middle of the
other
table.
than the
here.
skull? Oh, yes, yeah, because this doesn't have. Oh, that's whatever.
There we go. Middle of the table.
Oh, right there.
It's fine. It's fine.
1, 2, 3,
those-
4, 5, 6,
Nine.
7, 8, 9. I'm assuming that's enough. So
Who rolled the shittiest? Nick.
I missed one. He missed one.
But
But he got 3 successes. You're like,
And
9.
for 4 players, we needed 5.
Okay.
Oh, I was saying we needed. Oh,
I
shit.
thought you meant-
15.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I went back wrong. Okay, there we go. We needed 20. No, I'm kidding. 5. All right. The taste of serenity with just a hint of lust flows down your tongue and brings an ecstatic smile upon your face. The beast within is also content. Start the next chapter. 0 hunger.
Like,
Take the serene effect card, number 49. So let's see what that is, and we'll see who gets
and
it.
your willpower goes away.
My willpower's gone away.
Oh, yeah, that all resets.
Unless you used it there.
Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that.
Oh, on the feeding to like
Yeah.
switch.
I didn't touch it. I
dice.
slid.
Yeah.
All right, serene. Be water, my friend. That's the quote on there. Bruce Lee. Nice. Reroll a failed rouse check. Perfect for me. All the rerolls.
That's what
Rouse check. Rouse check. You get a rouse.
Okay, so
reroll.
I'll take this.
After the
This will sit
reroll,
here.
a ruse check. Cool.
Wait, I thought it was. Didn't someone tell us it was Rouse check?
No, I've been saying rouse,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's actually
it is Rouse.
no,
Okay.
no. I've been saying ruse. It's actually rouse.
It is rouse?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like ROUSE.
This is the next one?
Like
Yes.
yeah, like arouse. Yeah.
Every rose has its thorn.
The airport.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, sounds good. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us here at Bald and Board Games. We played Vampire, the Masquerade chapters. I'm Bald.
I'm bored.
I'm bald. Blind. I'm blind and bald.
Ballsy.
All right, everyone. We'll see you.
In Montreal.
Ah.